Welcome to InSightOut. Join us as we venture into the world of canines, uncovering the 10 most dangerous dog breeds in 2023. Through balanced analysis and informed discussions, we'll explore the factors that shape perceptions of these breeds. Subscribe now to gain valuable insights into responsible pet ownership and breed behavior. Pitbull. Most people who study dangerous dog types shouldn't be surprised to hear that the Pitbull is the most dangerous dog. Pitbull is not a breed of dog approved by the American Kennel Club. Instead, it is a catch-all term for bulldogs and terriers. According to the above study, the Pitbull was responsible for 284 deaths over a period of 13 years. This is about 2/3 of all fatal dog bites in the United States. Pit bulls are the most dangerous breed of dog because they are big, have strong mouths, and have a strong drive to kill. Pit bulls are too strong for people and other animals to beat. Still, a lot of people say that these animals are just the result of how they were raised and have pit bulls as pets. Rottweiler. Before pit bulls became known as being very dangerous, Rottweilers were often thought to be the most dangerous breed of dog in the world. They have big bodies and moods that can get bad in certain scenarios. In particular, the dog will become very friendly and protective of the people who live in its home, but it won't do the same for guests. Rottweilers are known for being strong, protective, and loyal. When they attack strangers, they can be dangerous. Rottweilers don't pose a threat to the family, but when they are protecting their owners, they tend to be very violent. During the same time frame that we talked about with the Pitbull, the Rottweiler was responsible for 45 deaths, which is 10% of all deaths that happened in the US during that time. Rottweilers also have a very strong bite that they know how to use to great effect. German Shepherd. German Shepherds are working dogs that have been used by cops and the military in the last few decades. The reasons for this choice are clear. These dogs are strong, smart, powerful, and dangerous, and they can kill people with their attacks. The German Shepherd breed, which weighs about 90 pounds and stands more than 2 feet tall, is great at keeping people from being dangerous. Through generations of breeding, service dogs have become a very useful tool. Unfortunately, German Shepherds are some of the most aggressive and territorial dog types. They were responsible for 20 deaths, about 5% of all dog bite deaths, and many other bites that didn't end in death. In this case, the only good thing is that this breed is easy to train. American Bulldog. Unlike their British peers, American Bulldogs are still strong working animals that haven't been bred to the point where they can't do anything useful. These dogs can put on strength and weigh more than 100 pounds. They stand just under 30 inches tall. When they strike, they are very dangerous because they are big and strong. During the 13-year study, 15 deaths were caused by American Bulldogs. This is about 3.5% of all fatal strikes. Even though that's not a big number, it's a big deal when you think about how rarely this breed is named in the same sentence as some of the other dangerous dogs. Don't be fooled. This breed has a strong bite and can jump high and hard enough to knock an adult flat on their back. Bull Mastiff. People like to have Bull Mastiffs as pets because they are loyal, alert, and not afraid of anything. They'll protect your house and yard, but they might not like strangers. And that's a bad habit that needs to be broken early on to stop attacks. Even though Bull Mastiffs don't usually attack people or other animals very often, when they do, the damage is usually pretty bad because of how big they are. They can weigh up to 130 pounds and be at least 27 inches tall. In the 13 years that the study looked at, these dogs were responsible for 3.2% of all fatal strikes, or 14 deaths. When you think about how rare the animal is in the US, though, it's a sign that the dog is dangerous. Siberian Huskies. People like Siberian Huskies because they look like wolves. You shouldn't be too shocked to find out that dogs that look like wild animals also act a bit like them. In the coldest parts of Canada and the United States, Huskies were used as sled dogs. Even though they only weigh 60 pounds, they are strong and very independent for their size. The idea of getting prey is very important to these dogs. Most animals, including people that are smaller than them, can look like food to them. In this case, their instincts to stay alive are what get them into the most problems. In the study we mentioned, Huskies were to blame for 3% of all fatal strikes. Even though these animals are usually friendly, they have been known to attack children and adults who try to play with them, even if they have never been mean before. Labrador Retriever. The Labrador Retriever was made to work with humans as a hunting dog. They are big dogs that can weigh up to 80 pounds, but are only about 2 feet tall. Labradors are often liked because they are good with kids and other pets. However, because they are so trustworthy, they don't make good guard dogs. So, how did Labradors cause 2.1% of all the deaths in the study? People usually think that the Labrador is trying to protect its area or even its food. When people try to fix their dog's behavior, they sometimes back it into a corner and make it feel threatened. Labradors are not very violent dogs, but they can knock people over or bite them very hard. Boxer. Boxers are interesting dogs because they look really dumb, but they were made to work. These dogs are very active, and they can be as strong as 80 pounds. When you think about how strong they are and how protective they are, it's easy to see why fighters can be so hard to deal with. If someone the dog doesn't trust does something near the owner that the dog thinks is dangerous, the dog could attack. Boxers have only killed 7 people in the past few years, but they tend to bite people in other ways as well. Like other dangerous breeds, you shouldn't get this breed unless you know how to handle and train a dog. Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher has a classic shape that is easy to recognize because of its cut ears, straight back, and always alert look. These animals have been used as guard dogs, a job they did so well that, except for German Shepherds, they are now almost always thought of as guard dogs. The name Pinscher comes from a German word that means attacker and refers to the way these dogs attack and bite their prey. This is another breed of dog that has been bred for hundreds of years to make the best fighting dogs. It shouldn't come as a shock that they are dangerous. At the time the study was done, Dobermans had caused about 6 deaths and a lot of bites. Even though they don't kill as many people as other dogs, Pitbulls are dangerous and can cause major injuries. Alaskan Malamute. The last dog is the Alaskan Malamute, which looks a lot like the Siberian Husky. The biggest difference is that the Alaskan Malamute is a lot bigger than wolves. These dogs can weigh up to almost 90 pounds and are up to 26 inches tall, so they are big and strong. They are also very active, and they love to jump around and cause trouble. Unfortunately, these dogs don't usually do what their owners want, so they need to be taught well from a young age on. Even though they've only killed 4 people, Alaskan Malamutes are still on the list of dangerous dogs because they have a strong bite and aren't afraid to use it on other people. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fun and interesting facts about the world we live in. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if you have any suggestions or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.